Hello, I'm Chris Moore and I'm a communications consultant and trainer, and I work with Clarity, the writing experts. I'm going to try and give you some tips about how to write a good introduction. And I think the first thing is to be clear about exactly what an introduction is. One organisation that I worked with used to start every single document they wrote, no matter what it was, with a standard introduction, which told you when the organisation was founded, how many members it had, and what its aims were. Nothing wrong with that, you might say, and there isn't, but it's not an introduction. Background, its history, its aims and context. So it's really important to distinguish between those different headings and be clear that an introduction introduces something, that a summary summarises something, that background looks back at the context, and so on. I think the point of an introduction is to prepare the reader for what lies ahead and to sum up what it's all about. Here's an example. Here's an introduction to a report, and it simply says, "This report weighs up the pros and cons of recycling our office waste and makes recommendations for a pilot scheme." That's perfectly simple, and it tells the reader exactly what to expect in the body of a report. And a busy manager doesn't even need to read the report, but can skip straight to the recommendations to see what they outline. Of course, the kind of introduction you write, the tone of it, the style of it, the length, will depend very much on the kind of document that it's introducing. But in general, don't make it too long. Your reader just wants to get to the meat and potatoes, and the introduction is just a tasty little appetizer.